Basic instrument tie. This can be used with any suture technique that you'd learn. Once the suture is placed, you have the short end and the longer loop end. Your needle driver should place directly between the two, and then you will do the surgeon knot. You will wrap the longer end twice around the needle driver and then grab the smaller end and pull it to the opposite side. Place the needle driver between the two, loop it around the needle driver once, grab the short end and bring it to the opposite side. Again, loop it around once, grab the short end and bring it to the opposite side. And now it is locked in place. Pull the instrument on the other side and done. Simple interrupted suture, the most common suture you will be using when closure. Simple bite, you will enter the skin 90 degrees and take the nice bite perpendicular to the skin, same 90 degrees on the opposite side. Here we will set up an instrument tie. Grab the short end and bring it to the opposite side. Again, squaring the knot. Don't pull up the suture until you just get it down. And as you can see here again, we do 3 throws per nylon and we'll go ahead and cut. Here again, 90 degrees on each side. Make sure the same distance on each side. Place your needle boulder in between. Wrap the longer end twice around the needle driver. Grab the smaller end and pull it to the opposite side. Loop it around the needle driver once. Grab the short end and bring it to the opposite side. Here again, 90 degrees on each side. Make sure the same distance on each sides and an instrument tie and do the surgeon knot. Grab the small end and bring it to the other side. Loop once around the needle driver and grab the short end, then bring it to the opposite side. That's our simple interrupted suture. Simple buried suture. The main suture we will use when putting some deep suture. Deep and go superficial and end up in the dermis. And the opposite side, we will do the opposite. We go superficial and then deep. And if you want your knot to be buried, it is important that both ends are on the same side of the loop. Here, you can see my loop. Here's the suture coming out on the same side. As we tie this down, we will do an instrument tie. We will pull on the length as the skin will comes all together. And we do a nice instrument tie. We will do again one more. We will go deeper to superficial without buttholing the skin. And then go from superficial to deep. Make sure that you will come out on the same side of the loop. And we will do our instrument tie, pull on the length of the wound so it will be allowed to bury it. Come back to other side and to the other side. That's our simple buried suture. Vertical mattress suture or far near stitch. Start far, travel under the skin, and same on the other side. Then we will turn our needle around and we will go near and near. We can approximate as much tie as we want and we square our knots. Again, instrument tie. Now it is locked in place. Far. Then turn needle driver around and we will go near and near. As you tie it down, you can decide how much tension you need. Next is horizontal mattress suture. Take bite on one side and then you will turn it around. You go back so you end up on the same side. And here we will set up an instrument tie. Then you can see our horizontal mattress. Again, one more. Take bite on one side and then on another side. Then you will turn it around and then you go back so you end up on the same side. Place the needle holder in between, wrap the longer end twice around, and then grab the small end, put it to the opposite side. Then wrap once and then again grab the short end, bring it to the opposite side. That's our horizontal mattress suture. Simple running suture, most common suture you will use when closing. Simple suture, so again 90 degrees, same bites on both sides, and you go starts with an instrument tie. You advance the wood in a symmetric way. Try 90 degrees bite each time. Try to move along at the same pace. With same amount each time, almost looking like a sewing machine. And do our instrument tie at the end. And this is the simple running suture. Cuticular running suture, this is absorbable suture, and we will start by simple bird suture. We need to burr the knot so we can suture over it. We don't want knot comes out on the skin. The knot is deep, so we're gonna come out superficial. Start at the corner. Here we're gonna start our subcuticular run. Better small bite from the start and advance a little bit on the other side, on the dermis. Keep pulling everything up to see the tension. Don't go outside the skin. This is pure horizontal dermis only. This is our subticular running suture.